Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Spartan.
And I'm Pudgey.
And we're watching The Queen's Gambit, episode 5. So we saw Beth's first official loss last episode.
Yeah.
She faced the infamous Borgov in Mexico and he beat her. She just couldn't read him. She couldn't process the fact that his gameplay style was so straightforward. It was not tricky. It was not trying to be anything. He was just so reassured and confident, like he was born and bred for this, as you can imagine.
I think he was.
Yeah, as you can imagine, especially Russia of that time, and we saw a little bit with the kid there, just how ruthless they are, and, you know, she got her first official loss on the board.
Yeah, and I think it's also good, like, international championships are good for her to experience because you get to see how different people will play in different styles or ways, or even just the way they hold themselves. So I think it will do her a whole lot of good just to experience a different type of chess game. But at the same time, she's embracing life from her mother's advice, and then on the other hand, like, that passed away, that whole, like, her mother, but also that whole idea, I think, with her. But we'll see whether she decides to embrace it in her absence or it kind of goes along with her.
Yeah, so just in case that wasn't clear, because that kind of went over my head. It wasn't the only loss that she took that day. Unfortunately, her mother also passed away from hepatitis.
Yeah.
And pretty brutal. I mean, this is the first episode we're going to see her without her mother.
Yeah.
Her father wants nothing to do with her. Has left her the house and the mortgage and is like, to sort out your life. So that might affect her chess game. It might make her double down because it's how she copes. I don't know what to expect. It is sad. I do feel like the mother will be missed.
Yeah.
Within the episode, you know, she did offer a bit of a calming presence, because, you know, Beth's very robotic. She is,
isn't she?
She's very locked in all the time. So the mother offered a bit of a calmer presence to balance that out, and now Beth's just going to be full steam ahead. Thank you to all of our Patreon supporters. If you want up to 4 weeks of early access to our reactions, or you want to watch our uncut reactions, we'll leave a link down below.
And if you guys are watching over on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments down below what you thought of the episode.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Dark's nothing to be afraid of. In fact, I'd go as far as saying there's nothing to be afraid of. Anyway, strongest person is the person who isn't scared to be alone.
Who is this?
It's
Other people. They'll tell you what to do and feel.
always sounds like her mother, but when she's younger, but I have no idea.
Someday you're going to be all alone. So you need to figure out how to take care of yourself.
Oh, like her original mother. Yeah, it is. You're right. She looked weird in that angle, but I think it is.
Damn, I feel like I need to rewatch that to fully absorb that. Damn. Like, it couldn't get any worse. It's raining on you. It's dark. It's...
This is her first time in an empty home.
Not there by the piano anymore. Oh, her lipstick. Like, she lives on there, right? But once that's gone... Oh, Beth.
Beth Harmon?
Yes.
This is Harry Beltic. From the Kentucky State
Beltic's
Tournament.
calling her.
Oh.
I remember.
I hear you dropped one of Borgov.
News travels fast.
I'm in Lexington for the summer, and I thought maybe...
Maybe what?
Do you want to hang
Would
out?
you like some training? I know, you're better than me.
Okay, it's getting that clear.
I'm moving to an apartment on Thursday. I can come by then.
Why don't you come over right now?
Yeah, she doesn't want to be alone. That's very convenient. Man was yawning at her, and now he's
I
wants to be with
know.
her. Man's been doing right for himself.
I know, he's got flames on it and all.
What happened to that gawky kid who kicked my ass 5 years ago?
I know, she's grown up, hey?
Apparently she grew up.
Sure did.
Now he respects her as well. He's holding the man in his
Yeah.
chains.
Dean Kopf. Middle game strategy.
I've read that one.
Oh no.
J.R. Capablanca, my chess career.
That one too.
Sure, there's something in there she hasn't read.
Maya, Rook and Pawn endings. I know. You've read it.
No,
Ooh.
but I
Okay.
have my own copy upstairs.
Oh my god, that'd be something.
You don't ever study?
I analyze games. What
Okay.
actually happened, not what could have happened. And I play it by ear.
Like Capablanca.
Yeah, she's very intuitive.
You think I'm a prima donna, don't you?
It's chess. We're all prima donnas.
Really?
So I've replayed your match with Benny Watts a dozen times now.
Why? That's ancient history.
She wants it to
She
be
wants
ancient.
to believe that.
You're stubborn, so you get mad. And when that happens, you can only see what's right in front of you.
Anger clears my head.
Anger is a potent spice. A pinch wakes you up, too much dulls your senses.
Ooh, that's a good way of looking at it.
This guy feels so different to the one she versed 3 episodes ago. Very different dynamic and hierarchy.
So you gotta move the king now or you get stuck later.
I can see that, but
But look at the queen's side pawns way over here.
he could do this.
Try it.
See what
Interesting.
happens.
What's he setting up?
See?
Not really. I don't.
I'm saying I got it from a book.
I know what you're saying.
Let's eat.
Not intuition. Bit of studying. Bit awkward, isn't it?
I should go.
That doesn't
I'll
eat any
leave my board
sandwich. What
here.
the hell?
I'll take this.
Okay,
Oh,
so
no,
it's
this
a
is a
hunk of
sign.
junk. Trish does want to go up there, or
Probably she doesn't go up there. She doesn't have to face that her mum's room's empty.
yeah.
Tell me, what was your end game?
You just saw it
What was your plan?
to beat you.
Very simplistic in that way.
I could beat Borgov with a little more work.
You can beat Borgov with a lot more work. Years more work.
Oh
Borgov's not some
damn!
Kentucky
Reality
ex-champion like me.
check.
He is a world champion who could have beaten both of us when he was 10.
Yeah, wow. He's giving it to her straight.
Read it. Read the games from Leningrad, 1962.
There's a book you haven't read.
Look at the games with Lashenko and Spassky. You might learn something.
Interesting, because she reads a lot, but not the way that other people read.
Look at the games with Lashenko and Spassky. You might learn something. Fuck.
He's been very critical of himself.
Man's trying to flirt with her, I think.
He realized.
Oh no, is he gonna take him?
I don't think he'll take them. He's really trying to embrace that new lifestyle. He left?
If you're already in a fight, you want the first blow to be the last. And you better be the one to throw it.
Мало что может быть так психологически трудно, как шахматы.
Oh, he was doing similar to what she did,
Yeah.
but on a higher level. Those were adults instead of students.
Attackers may sometimes regret bad moves, but it is much worse to forever regret an opportunity you allowed to pass you by.
Oh. He's back every day.
He must have been very tired. Or someone must have drugged his tea.
He's gonna be rehearsing that one again.
I'm moving out the hotel tomorrow. into my apartment.
Oh, so he's like moving.
He said
Properly?
that.
I won't be coming by so much.
It's not so far away.
No, but I'll be taking classes, and I should probably get a part-time job.
He doesn't know what it's like to be truly lonely just yet.
You could move in here if you want. You know? For free.
Oh, damn.
And it's mutually beneficial.
Oh, damn. Man saw his moment, but she didn't seem to reciprocate that at all.
Yeah.
I just wasn't ready.
So, do you try again, or...?
I'm ready now.
Oh, my God.
Alright, let's see how this one goes.
Now or never.
Now, buddy. Now.
Tell me they're in bed together.
He's like, what the hell am I looking at?
Man, I can't believe what just happened to him. Doesn't even know how it happened to him.
So, should I stay here or go back to my room?
He has no idea.
Whatever you want.
Okay.
Doesn't know what to
How
do.
else would you feel?
Like making sure she's real.
Good night.
Yeah.
Good night.
Oh, he left.
What's he gonna do? Sit there awkwardly, like... He's gonna be with his own thoughts in his own room.
Beth? Beth Harmon?
Oh my God, her.
Margaret Neal? Well, Margaret Johnson now.
Wow, married, child.
She's young too. She must be only like 17, 18 anyway.
Yeah.
Mike and I tied the knot right after graduation.
Congratulations.
Not long after, we were blessed with this little one.
It's funny because no one asked.
No.
I read about you. The chess and the traveling.
The life she probably would have wanted.
Being around all those boys is a real thrill.
Oh, damn.
You wanted to know what the boys were like if I dated any of them.
Yeah, back then.
That seems like a million years ago, doesn't it?
Yeah, she's changed a lot too. They've all changed.
I should probably get my errands done.
Look at all that liquor.
And those pictures Towns took in Las Vegas for the Lexington paper.
Here we go. Where's this going now?
I thought maybe the two of you.
No, we
were-
weren't.
She wishes, but they weren't.
I don't think she wishes no more.
I was waiting for you to come back. You're the reason I got my teeth fixed.
Didn't Koltanowski used to play ball
Really?
all the time?
Damn, she's really cutting him off. She can't deal with the next level emotion.
What if he thought people were trying to steal his shoes?
Well, maybe he thought shoes were bishops.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, I feel that gut-wrenching, like, heart drop right there.
Let's play chess.
Okay.
Yeah, like that's what they can bond over, but talking is a bit of a grey area.
2 packs of Chesterfields, please.
Oh,
She doesn't get questioned anymore.
that's all for herself.
Oh, Benny's on the front cover.
Yeah.
You wouldn't rather just steal it?
Alright, calm down. She's a little kid.
You gonna be there? That tournament?
I guess he's admitting that he knew, but he let her.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Keep it. For the first time. If he didn't move it up, the bishop would be locked in. When he does, the other pawn falls.
Isn't it crazy all this as a result of Mr. Scheibel?
Can't you see that?
No, I can't. I can't find it that fast.
Well, wish you could.
She's like, oh, it's a bit
You're
boring.
too sharp for me.
Yeah, it's stressful for her. She doesn't understand how you can't see it.
Hey! Breakfast is almost ready.
Oh, no
I
way.
see.
I have taught you everything I know, which admittedly is not a lot.
And if he's not going to get the relationship side of things.
I'm moving to that apartment. It's closer to the university.
Damn.
No more playing house.
I'm gonna leave you.
You're wrong, you know. You've taught me a lot. I'm really glad you called.
Aww.
At least she's opening up now.
You helped me realize something.
Yes.
What?
That I don't love chess.
Oh.
Oh, interesting.
I just don't love it as much as I once did.
That's fair enough. People move on.
I'm not obsessed with it the way one has to be to win it all. The way you are.
Yeah. Interesting.
Morphe was a lawyer or something in New Orleans.
You look at his games. The way he played. He sacrificed knights and bishops like he had a dozen instead of 2.
Yeah, wow, risky player.
It's too bad Morphe and Capablanca hadn't been alive at the same time. Could have played each other.
Yeah, it's too bad Morphe fell into a muttering paranoia and died.
Oh,
Seems
shit.
to be a common theme with these elite chess players.
Drinking in cafes and talking with strangers. And then he'd play the next day like a shark.
It's like complete opposite.
Moving the pieces with these small, ladylike hands.
Not indifferent to how she is as well.
You know what they called him? The pride and the sorrow of chess.
Oh.
And then he retired at 22.
All this before 22?
I think that is you. I think maybe it's always been you.
Oof. That's a hard pill to swallow. Literally. Literally.
Be careful, Beth.
I think he's realised he can't do this. Like, she's too much. What she wants is too much.
Yeah, if you're willing to take shit for it, just be loose to be the best. She really like mellows out like straight away.
Is that Towns? An older version of him?
Why, hello, Beth.
Why,
Maybe
hello,
not.
Benny.
Oh, hello.
Oh, Benny
I read about your
boy.
game of Borgov. That must have felt terrible.
Just stick the knife in and twist.
And Freddie.
Or like some kind of crazy ritual.
That shouldn't take too long.
Love how they get each other.
And yet here we are in some second-rate university playing on cheap plastic boards with cheap plastic pieces.
Yeah, it should be like a grand event.
Tennis tournament, we'd be surrounded by reporters as opposed to...
As opposed to that.
You should see the places they play in the Soviet Union.
Oh, I'm planning on it.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Ask me first.
I'm planning on that too.
Oh, she ain't mean some words.
Game on.
Yeah, I feel like this time she'll get her revenge.
They're starting on opposite ends and bending everyone in between to get to each other now. I like that. That's pretty cool.
That is cool, yeah. Shows both their opponents thinking, what the fuck? Fun little montage they're doing, showing all the games as they slowly approach each other.
Benny Watts reading his book. Different way of preparing.
Yep.
Oh, she'll get to start.
Now, most players, they lack the courage in their convictions. The key is to not be tentative. You have to play with absolute confidence.
Is this to say that she won?
What advice would you give to any young chess players who want to follow in your footsteps?
I was not expecting that voice.
Nope.
Might tell them to read my book. Obviously. Yeah, play through all the games. And you know what? I tell them to get in shape. You know, most people, they think about chess players, they think about people who look like you.
Oh, just destroyed him.
I know.
You should join us.
No, thanks. I have to study. Thought I'd go back to the dorms, read your book. Get in shape.
It's funny because she's actually doing that, but take the piss out of him.
What's with the knife?
What do you mean?
I mean, why do you carry it around?
This is
I didn't even
for
notice it.
protection.
Knife.
Against who? Chess player.
Study hard.
Is it just like an intimidating tactic or something? I don't know.
Beth.
Looks very different without his hat.
Beth Harmon, this is Danny Weiss and Dave Friedman.
You could barely remember their names.
You beat me the other day.
Oh yeah.
Me too. Rather badly, in fact.
Doesn't remember neither of them.
What's the move? You see?
Maybe you're right.
No, I know I'm right. And Beth sees things the same way I do.
That's interesting.
The pawn move only works if he plays his bishop.
Exactly.
Bye, boys.
Whoa, hold on. How about some speed chess?
Oh, the game before the game.
No, I'm just gonna get some coffee and then I'm gonna go back and study.
Oh, Weiss will get you some coffee. Won't you, Weiss?
So excuse me.
So what the hell's going on?
Give me an apple juice. But not one of those crappy plastic cups. Give me a milk glass.
Yeah, sure.
Man, it's just bitched him.
I know.
Go ahead.
Oh damn! Here we go.
Now, holy moly! Now this is speechless. Oh my god! How do you even have time to think?
And this is pure intuition, which should be her strong suit, but he's also practiced.
Like he's not even made his move before she makes hers.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Good luck keeping up.
Think she's losing?
No way she commanded here.
Again?
Oh
They're
my
gonna be here all damn night.
Damn, again. This is not good because he's going to shoot her confidence down. I reckon he knew that. Will he say it? Oh my god. Nah, her confidence is going to be trashed.
I know, but she's been studying the way he plays, so maybe this is to like freak him out tomorrow. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if it is, it's a great move by her, but...
Again?
Why is she smiling?
I think she's pissed off.
Is she? Can't tell with her.
Yeah, she looks pretty upset. This is not someone who...
Yeah.
They should be training all these years. Just get absolutely mopped with.
Aww.
Yeah, with Beth's ego, the way she deals with things, it didn't seem right that she would just be having a plan like that.
I was just hoping so.
Are you trying to psych me out?
No, I don't need to do that to beat you.
Oh.
Damn.
Stick the knife in further, why don't you?
You held me off well enough yesterday.
Yeah, but that doesn't count. That's speed chess. I'm better
Yeah,
at speed
it's
chess than
different.
you are. I play a lot of it in New York.
You beat me in Las Vegas.
That was a while ago. You were too hung up on doubling my pawns. I don't think I get away with that again.
Interesting. So let us respect her.
Did you ever go over games in your head? When you're alone, I mean, play all the way through them.
Doesn't everybody?
Oh. Okay, that's interesting. And she's playing black.
Well, I never thought you'd let me trade queens.
How come we don't get to see the game?
Jesus.
That many?
Looks like you can outdrink me, too.
So she beat him.
I really appreciate the way you're taking this.
I'm raging inwardly.
Oh, doesn't show.
Didn't even show us the game, dude. What the hell?
So I hear it's pretty cold in Paris that time of year.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about Paris. I'm talking about Moscow.
Oh.
The Moscow Invitational. The U.S. winner gets invited. You didn't know that.
Ooh.
Damn, coming
Couple
sooner than she
more.
thought.
Please.
No, thanks. I'm still on my first.
I'll drink them both.
Oh no, calm down.
Did you have a second?
You know, if you keep doing this, you're going to end up washed up by the time you're 21.
Everyone keeps warning her about that. What the hell was that hair?
I like your hair.
Like,
Yeah, sure you do. What about Moscow?
This chess play is interesting.
Well, you'll need a good trainer.
Not the
Not
shindig
Harry
again.
Baltic.
oh, damn.
Better. Someone more mature.
Who'd you have in mind? I'm not even so sure I want to go to Paris anymore.
What are you gonna do instead, huh? Get drunk?
Now that you mention it, yeah. Sounds pretty good.
Oh, God. She really has nothing else other than chess, hey?
I don't even know if I'm good enough.
You're the best there is.
Needs that external belief.
It's like, if I'm the best there was, now you're the best there is.
I'll come to New York.
Great. We'll leave from here. I'll drive us.
Damn. No waiting time.
Once everything here finishes up. Oh, and about sex? Forget it.
Damn, I respect that, man.
Yeah.
The first man that could say no, like, oh, man. All right, she beat Benny. It's very funny the way the show's written sometimes. Because
Yeah.
they make it such a big deal. Like, you're thinking the rematch is such a big deal. And it was a lot more about their relationship in the match.
Yes.
So when the match started and then it's just over, like, we spent more time looking at their speed chess games than we did the actual game.
It does trip me out a little bit, the way the show is written, because I'm expecting one thing and then we go to another and I'm like, is it about the chess? Is it about the life? Is it about the relationship? Like, I'm not sure.
It's a very layered chess drama.
Yeah.
And it's often very unexpected the way it's written. I think it's why it's loved so much.
Yeah.
You can't really... You constantly, when you think you know what's going on, you just get thrown a curveball, changes it up. I mean, in this one episode, Beltic coming back was like, okay, what the hell's
I
this?
know.
And that was a unique half.
And
then
then
the
he
other
was
half...
interested in her like that. And
Yeah, but then that almost was used to then contrast her relationship with Benny. You can see that he's more mature. He does know himself better. He's not... Beltic was looked at her as like an idol.
Yes.
Whereas Benny looks at her as like an equal. I get you. You don't have anything special
And
that I
really,
don't
he
have.
did want to help her, but at the end of the day, he wanted a relationship. Like, he went to go say that and she shut him down.
Yeah. And I think Beltic just realised that she was going to be too much when he wanted to have a proper conversation, a deep and meaningful conversation. She didn't want to go there. She wanted to do chess, and he realised he couldn't give up with that.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Crazy that he got his teeth done for her.
I know.
I don't know if that was in the moment, like lustful thinking, or if he actually...
I don't know. Usually I pick up on that stuff, but I didn't. I think because he was older and she was a young girl, like that just never crossed my mind.
Yeah, he didn't
Seen
show any of
that?
those signs. Obviously, after the chess match, maybe... I don't know.
Yeah. Weird. But I do like the differentiation between the speed chess and then an actual chess game, and how they kind of portrayed that in the sense of Beth losing and just losing. I thought there was something bigger to it. It just wasn't what I was thinking. But at the end of the day, she lost. It doesn't mean that it's the same game, even though you're playing the same game in a sense.
Well, it's
Yeah.
a different set of rules. It's really not the same game because the rules are different.
Yeah. But I did really like that because it gave the opportunity for Benny to be like, look, you are the best. Like, don't beat yourself down because she's like boxing herself in and she's kind of seeing everything as an even playing field and she shouldn't be.
Her self-esteem is a lot more fragile than someone like Benny who has a bit of a broader perspective.
Yes.
Beltic also hinted that her emotions get out of control and then she gets very narrow, like tunnel vision.
Yes.
So it's interesting as well because there was a lot of discussion in this episode around Beth's obsessiveness and her character and the way she, looking at her drinking, looking at the pills, look at these layers.
Everything's very excessive.
To her being one of those players that will peak young and then go insane. And it makes me think about how we started this show, episode 1, we're still not sure, but she was in a bathtub underwater with her clothes on. And we were like, was she trying to kill herself? And I can't remember now who she was playing. I'm not going to go back and look to have that surprise, but it might have even been, it makes sense to be Borgov. So that might be next episode or the episode after. And you wonder what got her to that point because she's showing those signs already. And before that game, we saw her drink alcohol and take the pills. So she's not getting any better.
And even last episode or the episode before, I'm pretty sure last episode, you know, you're having these conversations about after chess, like, okay, if you win, what's next? And like that kid didn't have an answer, she doesn't. And that's very frightening, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it makes me wonder, like, what's the end goal for her within this show? Like, where does she end up? Does she end up being the champion and going insane? Does she end up moving on from chess? I don't know. It's hard to read what direction the show's heading in.
Yeah, because I feel like chess, okay, sure, you can have an off year and you peak and you don't, like, whatever, but it's very different to a very physical sport. Like, there's always room for I know there is in chess. I don't know if I'm being naive, but I just see a physical sport and chess a bit different in terms of peaking. Because then you can, like, have a couple of years, but then you improve in a different area and then you can, like, you know. But with chess...
You're almost like with sport, you reach I guess you reach different peaks. There's a mental peak, there's a physical peak.
Yes.
Like Borgov was saying, time is his main enemy that he can't outrun.
Yeah.
As he's getting older, he's saying players half his age are going to be sharper, they're going to be quicker, they're going to have that freshness that he doesn't have anymore. So I think there's a lot of crossover. I get it. It's a very different sport.
Yeah.
But I'm sure a lot of the principles apply. They just in a different way.
Yeah. I guess all I'm saying is, obviously we're hearing about these patterns, about these people that are obsessed and they're peaking so young and then there's really nothing, they think there's nothing left for them afterwards. So... For
sure. I mean, in terms of your expression of IQ and your expression of tactical thinking, analysis, all these... you know, mental components, it would be a lot more mentally taxing, I imagine, than a more physical sport, which, you know, wouldn't be... It has its mental components, but not to that degree. Yeah. So, in terms of how your brain copes with it after all of that, I mean, Beth's an example, but you see how robotic she is. She's awkward. She doesn't know how to manage social situations. Yes, it's not just because of chess, because of her life, but... somewhat of her level. I'd argue she's got like an autistic relationship with chess where she's amazing she's at that one skill, like honed in on it, very obsessive over this one thing.
And then what about the rest
of her life is sort of just like shut off.
Yeah.
And so, you know, yes, there could be concerns around that kind of relationship with something.
Yeah. Because she's not really ever been alone to work things out by herself. And I guess she kind of is now, but through this chess community, there's always someone there to help. And that's great. Like, everyone needs that. But she's not really been very alone. Like, when her mother passed, straight into, like, child services. And then where was she? Like, an orphanage. And
it's been go. Every episode's had a lot.
Yeah. So, I don't know. But I am hoping that... But it just may not be the point of it, but I am hoping that we get some connection with Shyball or someone like that, just to, like, ground her again.
Yeah, and who was that girl's name? Her friend in the orphanage, Jolene.
Jolene.
Like, a lot of these characters I thought were going to be a much bigger role than they were. That's what's weird about the series. Like, they have brought people back, like Towns and Benny and Beltic, but that original orphanage era... I would love if towards the end we get to see some throwbacks. I'm not sure if we will, but every episode, sometimes every couple of episodes, it's such a different phase in her life that you expect certain components to be a really big part of her life, and then you just move on from it. And
I guess it's really just like we all move on from stuff in our lives, but we take those lessons and we, you know, either discard them or carry them on.
But it's just not that kind of series as well. It's a limited series, 7 episodes, so they're really telling us they're moving to the key points in her life, not that more intimate, slower kind of storytelling. Yeah. But sometimes it can be a bit of a shock to the system because someone like Shyball or even Jolene, I could have sworn those two would appear again. She'd see Jolene on the street somewhere as friends. The way she saw that other schoolgirl this episode.
Yeah.
Shyball,
that's what I'm saying. Like, through like her memories, like I'm appreciating last episode, the flashbacks with Shyball, and this episode, you know, little bits and pieces with her mother, and you're seeing how the past is now affecting her present. And that's really good. That was interesting with the schoolgirl. She's just got a very different life. She's very different to how she was in school. But you see that Beth really hasn't moved on from that.
Well, I feel like what do you mean hasn't moved on?
Well, just the way, like, she makes the jokes and she remembers that, like instance like it was the biggest thing in her world. And you know, it's been years from
I think
that
as Beth
point.
doesn't do a lot out of chess, so those are significant. With everyone else, for the other girl, it was just a moment in time. It's like, oh, do we even have that party? Because they do it every weekend.
Yeah.
I feel like that girl very much probably was similar to Beth's mother, her foster mother, just in the sense that, you know, she seemed to be very outgoing, very popular. I don't know if mother was, but the point is, she got started very young in life. She must be 18 already, got a kid and married.
Yeah.
And life's not exactly what she thought it would turn out to be, because she's talking to Beth, and Beth's traveling and she's making a name for herself and progressing. And she's kind of like, oh, in school I had the name, but now like I'm just sort of, I'm sort of invisible in this life that I've chosen. Not that it's a bad life, but obviously she seemed a bit discontent with it. And Beth's, you know, sort of yet to hit her peak, talking about all the boys, all those things that were glorified in high school. And it's an interesting contrast, I guess.
Well, what's interesting is they're talking about the plateau in chess and players and whatnot, but then that's kind of a direct comparison of like life as well. Like you saw, it seems she wasn't happy with her life and she just kind of plateaued. She thought that all this would be so magical and whatever she thought, but she's really got like a whole bag or box of alcohol, you know, to, I guess, cope. And then you understand maybe her foster mother a little bit more through that lens. Well, guys, we hope you enjoyed today's reaction. If you did, don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments down below what you thought of the episode, not what we thought.
And if you want early access to our reactions, or you want to watch our uncut reactions, we'll leave a link to our Patreon down below. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you on our next reaction.
See you guys.